So why does x to the 0 power equal 1? Well, let's look at x to the first power first, right? The exponent is basically telling me that I have to multiply whatever the base is that number of times by itself. So if it's just x to the first power, it's just x. If I do x squared, that's the same thing as x times x because it's two x's. If I do x to the third, it's the same thing as x times x times x. Okay. Now, if I were to do x to the first times x to the second, well, now I have 1x and I have another 2, so I have 3 total. So basically I'm just going to add these two exponents together to get my answer, which is x to the third power, because keep in mind I have 3 x's. If I were to divide them, right, I basically have x times x divided by x. In the numerator and the denominator, it can cancel out 1x. So that means I'm left with x, or x to the first power, right? So I basically just subtracted the exponents in this case, okay? So I already know that x squared divided by x to the first is x to the first. If I were to do x to the first divided by x to the first, I'm going to follow the same logic and subtract these two exponents, right? And if I subtract the two exponents, I'm going to get x to the 0 power. And by the same, using the same fraction, since the numerator and the denominator are equal to each other, that means that it's also equal to 1. So all 3 of these things are equal. That means that 1 has to equal x to the 0 power.